This is T Duff from WTNUphilly.com, the community unity station where independent artists get their music played. You heard me?
Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Blunts in the Basement, first placement. 5L rotation, passing, adjacent. So high, make you wonder where the bass went. A good light, then good night, your face went. To the pillow or table, ready, willing, and able. Supreme team, no need for replacement. Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Gang war and six pack, don't get your shit smacked. Don't bring no ride with your lie. We done did that. It's time to kick back, smoke on that loud pack, roll a L up and spark the hell up. Did you get that? Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Mic check.
What's up? Hey. Welcome to Blunts in the Basement.
Welcome back.
Blunts in the Basement.
Blunts in the Basement, in the building.
Yeah.
Gang War 215.
Yeah. 6-pack of Mozilla.
Yeah, come
What's up,
smoke
y'all?
with us.
Salute,
Come
man.
smoke
Salute.
with us. It's been a minute, yo.
Salute.
We ain't been in the basement in the hot sec, yo. So check, right? First and foremost, you know what I mean? Before we get started, let's give a good shout out to my man T Dub. You know what I mean? Working the board, doing his thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Total whore for
Total
long.
whore.
T Dub for sure.
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to what's my man name? CEO
Road.
That's
Thanks for
my
inviting
man.
us to the
Thank you.
show.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, we will
Good
be
dude,
on his
man.
show. Went this coming Wednesday. What did it come on? 7 o'clock, T?
Yeah, from 7 to 9.
That's a good brother.
Yeah,
man.
check
You know
us
what I'm
out. You know,
saying?
check him out. Come
Check
support
him
the
out.
cause.
CEO Row, man. CEO
Absolutely.
Row Experience, right?
Yup,
CEO Row
the
Experience,
CEO
yes,
Row
CEO Row
Experience
Experience,
on
man.
YouTube,
Yo.
7 to 9 every Wednesday.
Yo, you're a good dude, man.
Yes.
Good dude.
So, you know, we've been kind of, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, you know, trying to level this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, on some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? We got a lot of ideas as to, you know, going into our second season of this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a lot of ideas on the forefront. So, you know what I mean? We behind the scenes just pretty much trying to get this shit back to, you know what I mean? You know, the show you all love. You know what I mean? What you been up to, Pat?
Hey, man, just working hard, man. You know, like you said, working behind the scenes, trying to make things happen, man.
Yes, sir.
Trying to network, man.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Trying to network. And then just, you know, at the same time, man, you know, keep my head on a swivel because it's crazy out here.
Yeah.
So, keep my head on a swivel.
I mean, I feel like Onyx was on to something years ago when they was talking about these evil streets. Like, it's really getting to that point. Like, who'd have thought? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I don't know about, you know, the rest of the listeners, but I'm one of them guys. I came up on them comic books and all that shit. So I be, you know what I mean, comic books, movies. I've been on that shit for a long ass time. But I noticed throughout the years, it's always like, when they was talking about the future, it was always like anarchy going on. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, like, I don't know, like, it's just crazy nowadays that, you know, you get at so young, at 14 years old, it's necessary for, you know what I mean, to carry guns and shit. Like, you know what I mean? You figure at 14 niggas should be working on their jump shot or getting their dribble together or, you know, focusing on school and shit. You know what I mean? But it's like,
You know, because when I was a kid, there was so many things to do. We had the POW. What was going to say, Tor?
I'm going to be honest with y'all. At 14, I was worried about getting my second shot of coochie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
14.
got my
That's
first
what,
shot at
that,
14.
That's
ain't
what I
gonna
was
lie.
worried about.
Y'all
I
was
wasn't.
14th birthday.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about shooting somebody. I was worried about ski.
I got my
Even-
first
even-
shot of
even-
coochie at
even-
11.
Even if you're not, but just for the young bucks, you know what I mean. Even if you're not trying, even if you don't even have a girlfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying. You can always find things to do. You can go learn how to box, how to defend yourself first
Yeah.
and foremost, because that'll carry you for the rest of your life, and you can teach your children when you get older. All right. And secondly, you can go play some basketball. There's so many different things you can do. You know, you can. Matter of fact, step out the box and go learn how to play some polo or something like that. You know, something that's
Pool, something.
yeah, something different. You
I
know,
mean,
see, they take these things, they take things
Yeah.
from us though, man. Like I was saying earlier, a little bit before, it took to close the pals up. Recreation centers, you can't go on them. They can't play basketball. You know what I mean? These are little safe havens for the kids, for the young bucks. At 14, we had these things. You know, they even had Boy Scouts. I went to Boy Scouts when I was a young
and
buck.
loved that shit.
You know
I
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
Boy Scout
We
too.
used to go play basketball and archery and all that stuff. And I'm saying that thing was cool.
You know
You
what I
know
mean?
It was cool with me and my homies. I was good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Tie knot like a motherfucker.
Right. You know what I mean? But it was just thorough back then, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My hood went to summer camp to play against. We used to play. My hood used to go play against like New York and Jersey, and you know what I'm saying. People from other places. I can't play against other camps and stuff like that. Can pick in competition and stuff like that. Like we did fun of shit when we was a kid. They ain't got none of that shit no more, man. They took everything away, man.
Yeah, man. And I another thing that I've been thinking too is that, you know what I mean, like when we was coming up, we had old heads. We had some thorough old heads, you know what I mean, like role models. I'm talking about in the streets and as family people, you know what I mean, taking care of their families and kids, you know what I mean? And I think that over these years, I don't know if the niggas that is actually respected in these hoods is getting booked and they not there to either drop the jewels on them if or whatever the case. But you know, I'm going to take it on as myself to try to give the best information possible to the youth and be a thorough old head on this platform. That's you know what I mean. Like I ain't perfect, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, that's something I strive for. Like any of the youth that's watching me and watching my man on here, you know what I mean. We gonna give it to you on the real. It's not gonna be no candy coating or no colorful ass picture. It's gonna be some real shit, you know what I mean. And hopefully, you know what I mean, it transcends and and touches people, that can use the information. But I mean, we I mean, you don't get to be our age and not go through some shit, especially not in this city. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? We know a little something. You know what I mean?
Man, rest in peace to PNB Rock, man.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, that really that hurt that hurt the city, man.
Did.
You know what I'm saying? We I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you something, man? Like, we have no control of what the Most High wants for us. When it's our time, whatever you believe in, Allah, Yahweh, Jesus Christ, whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying. We don't know when our time is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't wish death on nobody. But since that did happen to him, it's kind of, I don't want to say better, but it's easier to accept that it was on the West Coast rather than it happened to him in Philly. Because if it happened to him in Philly, it'd be really all out
it'd
war.
be,
Like, it's already a war going on now, but it would really go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't wish death on nobody. Rest in peace and condolences to him, his family. You know what I mean? His daughter, his girlfriend, his mom, his brothers, his homies. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to all y'all. You know what I mean? That's just that hurt. That was real tough for the city right there.
Right.
Man.
But like, and I totally agree with you. You know what I mean? One of the things that I was hoping that these youngins get out of that is, it's a time to floss and it's a time not to floss. Flossing ain't got to do with whether or not you a bitch or none of that shit. It's just smart moves. You know what I mean? Like when you in situations where you're not in the comfort of your home or your area where you know you got the support you need for whatever situation. You know what I mean? You got to make executive decisions and show some discretion. You know what I mean? Even if you got the chain rocking you, if you got a rocker, I never saw Memphis Bleak in Memphis, Tennessee, not getting ready to do a show with the rest of his squad with him rocking his rock chain. You know what I'm saying? Like I never saw, like the only person that could go, it's very few people that can go anywhere with hundreds of $1,000s worth of anything on and come away unscathed without security or any of that type shit. So I'm hoping that the youth going forward know that, you know what I mean, if you got that fly shit, it's cool, but it's a time and it's a place for that shit. You know what I mean? You fuck around and wear that shit in the wrong place at the wrong time, you probably won't have that shit. And you fuck around and not have your life either. So just be smart. You know what I'm saying? Be smart. It's a time to flash and be that boy, and it's a time to chill. You know what I mean? And just eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. This is terrible times right now.
Yeah, that you can't even fucking go on a date with your girl. You know what I mean? And, you know, and everything be kosher. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if niggas is that thirsty, like, I mean...
Yeah, rest in peace to the young man who did, sorry to cut you off, to
Yeah.
the young man who did go out with his lady a year or two ago. He go out with his lady, and these dudes ambushed him.
Oh, down Center City?
Yeah, that was terrible, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to that young man. Condolences to his mom. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible, man.
Yeah, City
You know what I'm
been... Philly been wild these past couple years. Like, it's to the point where I'm not even, like... I'll be 50 next year, and I can honestly say that these past couple years been the only years, like, seem like right after we won the Super Bowl. Right after we won the Super Bowl, shit got so crazy to the point here where it's like, I'm not even really like a proud Philadelphian right now. Like, I'm a little embarrassed by this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, man.
It's just, no, what it goes to show you is that what we are influenced by. We influenced by everything that they promote.
The negative shit.
Everything negative. But I'm gonna tell you something. Everywhere has adopted the culture that was going on in Chicago. I'm hearing Young Buster saying you tweaking and this and that. Don't use words like tweaking.
They didn't change the Philly slang up. The Philly slang from when we came up don't even mean the same shit as it meant for us.
Like what?
Like slide. For instance, slide.
That's something. That's something.
They took that slang and tweaked it, and now it means something totally different. Whereas, you know what I mean? Like when we came up, like I'll be on the phone with somebody, they be like, "Hey, what's going on? We about to go get with some shorties. Word? All right, I'm about to slide up on y'all." And it just totally meant that I'm about to come up and we about to kick it. Everything about to be good. But it's like now, somebody say that shit to you and it's offensive. Like,
right.
Damn, dog.
Shit is retarded.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, and that was just one off the top. It's others. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's like, man, look, at the end of the day, these words right here could change everything if these youngins heard it. All right? If you beefing in the streets and all that shit, I get it. Right? But you got to take the beefing in the street shit out the music. Take it out the music, and I guarantee you it'll be a lot less beefing in the streets. Cause it's the music where you stunting on the niggas that got bodied through y'all back and forth type situation, and that's what's making the emotions fester and shit. That's what's keeping the pot stirring, so that you having the reoccurring actions. You know what I mean? Of niggas getting slid on and lacking and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Take that shit out the music and off of social media and all that shit, and just, if you got an issue, do what you gotta do.
You gotta change the narrative.
Yeah.
Let's see where your rap skills is at.
How about
change
that?
Change the narrative. Let's see where you know what I mean, if you really got it like that, you know. And I guarantee you half of y'all will drop right off.
How about that?
Drop right off, because y'all be Oh man, I mean, I don't even go on the names of this shit. Is ridiculous how the round skills just stick.
It's like they don't care if they rhyming no more. Now they just trying to tell stories, the beats and shit.
Slap back.
Tell all the shit they done did in the streets on the beats and shit, and it's just
it's terrible, man.
When you sitting in court and shit, and the judge is playing the shit that you said back to the fucking jury,
right?
And you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, like
because especially they got a young cop. They got somebody young that's just like y'all rapping. They got a young cop listening to everything y'all playing, everything y'all saying. And he breaking it all down to the DA. He breaking everything down to him. Oh yeah, he said this.
This mean. That's what that means.
Yep. They break all that stuff down.
They definitely got somebody on the inside saying,
they got,
this is what that means. This is what this means.
They got internet police, dog. It's internet police.
I wouldn't even go down that lane.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
go down that lane. That's crazy, man.
You know, and it's the boys now. If the trend was still paying attention, Chicago, they done chilled on all that shit on the boys who was really going back and forth. That was, you know what I mean? Like they don't be going as crazy on Instagram and all that as they used to as far as talking. But now they falling back and everybody else is being.
And then most of them is dead.
How about that?
So,
man. Take life over all that shit. You know what I mean? Life, wife, put down a knife. Bars. Leave that shit alone. Focus on focus on the positive shit. Some kids, some little baby yous. You know what I mean?
Man.
Trust me. You look your first kid in the eyes and realize that, you know what I mean, that's the beginning of a relationship, whether you plan for it or not, that you got to be all in on, and you see that shit in that baby eyes, dog. It's gonna change you, dog. You're gonna want to be here.
They don't hit everybody. They don't hit everybody the same.
Because a lot of them kids, a lot of the motherfuckers is still doing that dumb shit, so they don't even look the baby in the eye. They like,
they
don't get that shit.
They not even getting no ass. They just out here killing.
That's what I was saying.
You know what I'm saying? These young boys is 14, 15 years old. They ain't get. Dang, that's crazy. These boys
just hitting puberty, really. Just got some hair on their nuts.
Won't even get married. Won't go on a prom. Driver's license. None of that stuff.
You gotta do better, man. Like, you know what I mean?
So many things you could do, and just a license that's thrown away. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at my age. It ain't too much that I could really see a 14-year-old doing that I would be like, damn, I gotta kill this nigga. Like, what happened to talking? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even mean to sound corny with the what happened to talking, but at least having an understanding. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if every man throughout the history of time went to war with a motherfucker that he had opposition with, it wouldn't be no us. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit is just meant to get fucking squashed. Like, somebody get over the ego, get over the way you feel and your emotion about it, and just think better, do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think it ain't times where I had to really, like, sit back and be like, well, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go on a motherfucker, and I got to sit back and check myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga just bumped into me at the fucking Poppy store and shit, and now I'm ready to kill him because I know it ain't no fucking in between. This shit is real life shit that happened to me. And I had a conversation with the boy, and he told me, "Oh, I'll be on them pills. I don't even remember that shit." You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even know I was gonna kill him for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not gonna play with you if I don't know you. And it's a situation where I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, we got a problem. We done exchanged some words and you not making sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit around and play with you. But I realize that that's also feeding in to the problem that we got out there. So I'm trying to do better and be better by being more socially conscious. You know what I'm saying? Of what I do. You know what I mean? And how I do shit out in public. You know what I mean? Like, but, you know, like I say, you know what I mean? I didn't give myself the name Gang War. You know what I mean? So, I'm not the type nigga, you know what I mean, to really, you know, I got to work on these type things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I prefer to just, if we can't talk and make sense, then fuck it, let's gladiate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm from. You know what I mean? But at this, I'm mature enough to know that let's see if we can make this shit make sense first. Because a lot of times, disagreements is just misunderstandings. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, just a hypothetical scenario, nigga walking through neighborhood of the ops with a girl that he messed with, and one of the ops used to mess with him. That nigga don't know that. But now, because he with a chick that ain't from their neighborhood, you know what I mean, with a chick that he used to mess with, he's emotionally don't like this nigga. And that shit can lead to that nigga getting killed over some nut ass shit like that, where, you know what I mean, she moved on. You know what I'm saying?
It's even less than that, though.
Shit corny, yo.
It's just because it's even less than that. It's just that me and my homies is gonna slide through your neighborhood, tour. We gonna slide through your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever I see, if I don't see you, whoever I see out there, they on the opposing team. Take that.
They in your neighborhood.
It's because I'm in your neighborhood.
That's corny.
I'm just trying to score.
Yeah.
And that's what's going down.
That shit corny.
Yeah. Look, my homies, my two friends, you know what I mean, they moved to the neighborhood. Matter of fact, shout out to Nelly, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Her and Rand moved to my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They got an 18-year-old son. I'm riding down the block through the hood. I see him walking down the block. He got the hood on, mask on. He got the what's the young boy name? What's the young name called? What's the ball from Memphis? He locked up. You know the ball.
Oh, Blueface? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Boy from Memphis.
Yeah, the boy we locked up right now. And anybody called Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, Pooh. Did he booked right now? I ain't know he got booked.
Man, he in the streets.
I know he got booked and then he got out. He got rebooked.
Nigga been locked up for I don't know how long now. Almost a year or more now.
Wow.
But look,
He shiesty.
yeah, so the young boy had the Pooh Shiesty mask on and all that. He hoodie down and all that. So I could tell it was him by his eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I said, young boy, I'm wondering, what's up with you? So he like, oh yo, what's up, old head? What's up, man? How you been? So I'm shaking hand and everything. I said, yo, man, why you got that mask on? Oh no, this is just where I rock it. Listen, you in a war zone around here, man. You ain't into nothing. You ain't into it with nobody around here. Don't nobody know you around here. They see you with that mask on, they can end you around this joint. All right, please show your face. Let somebody see who you are, so they know that they who. Oh, I don't know him, and I'm gonna keep it rocking. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta make sure I get in touch with his parents to let them know. Still know. Don't take that mask from me. You know what I'm saying? And get away from that completely. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out here, man. They young boys showing them block the other day. They pull up. What's up, man? He like, who that? He get up and come off the steps, and they come off the steps. They gave him 3. Boop, boop, boop. Pull off. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy out here, man. Crazy. Can't chill on the block no more. When I see my young boys on the block all gathered together, I used to stop, get out, fuck it, chop it up with them, smoke L's with them and shit. Talk my shit, maybe grab a bottle, go bust a grub, you grab a grub with them or something like that. I gotta keep it pushing now. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing. Cause I don't know what everybody into. But you know what? I know my young boys, you know what I'm saying, they be chilling. But I don't know the young boys to come around and see them, to come through and check through on them. I don't know what they into. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who may spin around on them. So I just keep it moving now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These streets is crazy now. But I used to love everything about Philly. You know what I mean? The good, the bad, and the ugly. But the ugly is outweighing everything else right now. You know what I mean? It's to the point where you got Philly is prestigious, not just in the East Coast, but throughout the country. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit going on here as far as black people. You know what I mean? That's actually, you know what I mean, like, got power and prestige, especially in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, Philly is a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like now, they making it so that these people that could potentially doing companies and creating more businesses and shit like that for Philly to prosper. And I ain't even talking about, you know what I mean, on the American side. I'm talking about for the us side, you know what I mean? Us taking care of us, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know some folks that opened up some black restaurants trying to put good food, you know what I mean, in people's neighborhoods, and then, you know, you got niggas robbing the stores and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
The wild shit.
yeah, like my whole thing is yeah, if you want to rob somebody, get them companies that they shit is insured and all that old dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like you robbing. You know what I mean? Your aunt or your homie aunt or your homie sister. You know what I mean? Like that's somebody. You know what I mean? Folks. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like it got to be some type of what's the word I'm looking for? It got to be some morality in that shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point in my life where if it ain't morality in that shit, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with no bad energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, you know.
Yo, tell me, what you think about the basketball season about to start, baby? Basketball season about to start up.
I'm just looking forward to playing Ben Simmons a whole bunch of times.
Who your ball team, Tor?
I like the Sixers. I'm a Sixers fan.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So, see, we can be homers there. We can go to games. You know what I'm saying?
Huge Sixers fan.
Actually, my
Yeah.
brother he works for that, whatever that, the big bar and grill situation they got going on in there.
Yeah.
My brother is like one of the, like, part-time executive chefs in there.
Oh, damn, that's what's up, Dre.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So he working on like a box type situation for us.
Okay. That's what's up right there. Shit.
And I have the ability to work them games. You know what I mean? Where I could go and, you know, the gig I could go work them games and, you know, like that's what I plan on doing, but I'm gonna work Flyers games first because I don't care about hockey. I ain't gonna be home watching the hockey game, but if Sixers playing, I'm gonna be home watching the Sixers. What up?
You just hit me, man.
I know, man. You know we doing something, dog.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You just want to be part of the podcast. What's up?
Shout out to Reese,
What's
man.
up, Reese? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Reese, man.
You know what I mean? He be stinking on Call of Duty sometimes, but hopefully he just, you know, trying to get us on there so he can practice and get better. You know what I mean? We rooting for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
You know, we get it in.
yeah, we got the squad. We working on. You know
Shout
what I
out to
mean?
the squad,
Tactical
man.
shit,
Shout out to
you
the
know
squad.
what I mean?
I
Bones
gotta
killed.
shout out to my homies, man.
Bones killed.
You know what I'm saying? Bones,
uh,
Blaze,
Blaze, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Blaze, I'm dead.
Yeah, Wolf.
Wayne.
You know what I'm saying?
And my man Ran Wild the Wolf.
Yeah,
Ow!
man.
We get it popping. Actually, that's
Shout
something
out-
else that I was thinking about too.
Hold up. Shout out to B. He is
That's the squad.
Big
squad.
World. You know what I'm saying?
That's Ken.
She, yo, if you ever go down AC, you know what I'm saying?
Chef She's
Stop down Chef She's at 501 Atlantic Avenue.
food
You know what
off
I'm saying?
the
Food
chain.
is off the chain.
Get you
yeah.
a salmon
You know what I'm saying?
cheesecake.
You get a
Get
salmon,
the salmon cheesesteak.
The salmon, however you want to put it, however you pronounce it.
Salmon,
You know what I
salmon,
mean? Salmon,
a pink cheesesteak.
Joint crazy with the shrimp on the top. Joint crazy.
Scrimps on it.
I don't
Shit.
eat shrimp though. You know, take the shrimp off my
That
thing.
shit was
thing.
delicious,
You know
dog.
what I mean? But the all kinds of seafood combos and it's really delicious. Man.
I don't even think
Shout
I
out,
ate.
salute
I
to
don't
my
even think I
cousin,
breathed
man.
when I
Love you,
ate
man.
that salmon cheesesteak. I just kept chewing and you know what I mean. I just ain't. I waiting to breathe when I got done. That shit just was so fucking delicious.
Yeah. So what's up, man? NBA about to start up. You know what I'm saying? Preseason is rocking right now. You know what I mean? We looking good.
All right,
Maxie looking nice. He looking real sharp.
right. Hopefully Embiid is. You know what I mean.
He a little out of shape,
Yeah,
but
he
I'm
on the
cool with
treadmill.
that. He can tread lightly right
You
now.
know what I mean? But that's my
Also
guy.
get injured,
I
you
just
know what
want
I'm
you
saying?
out there because with you, with that team, the way they looking, we can't lose. Did we ever get Eric Gordon?
No,
We didn't get that. Oh,
no,
man,
we get
damn.
we got to trade for him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we kept Thibault. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Matisse, this is the year
It's cool.
that you actually show people that you can play offense too.
You Yeah, we gonna be all right, man.
You know what I mean? You see Korkmaz, you know what I
He
mean?
injured. Korkmaz
But
injured.
you see peep how last year Korkmaz said, fuck that. I'm putting the ball up. I get it. I'm letting it fly. You know what I mean? And I think you gotta, you know what I mean, attack that rim, dog. You was athletic as hell. You know what I mean? Go back and watch some old Andre Iguodala tape. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, man. Go call Iggy on the two-way and shit.
You stupid.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Check him out. Yeah.
Iggy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's all we need from you. Be that defensive stopper.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you see an opportunity, take advantage of that shit offensively. You should be getting at least 2-3 dunks a night.
Word.
At least 2-3 dunks a night. I'm not even asking for jump shots. Just at least 2-3 good cuts and ooh, the pass, boom.
Who is you talking about?
Matisse, you is the most unaggressive person in the world. Like, I think if somebody punched you in your face, you would say thank you and try to shake their hand.
You stupid.
So I'm trying to tell you, man, show them motherfuckers, man, you tough, man. All right.
He play tough defense. Though,
He do. I'm talking on offense, though. On offense, he be like, no, hot potato. Oh, hey, no, yeah.
I mean,
Be wide open, dog. You be wide open. If you just started shooting it, at least you be surprising motherfuckers, and they know they gotta stick you some kind of little bit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I like you where you are, but you ain't gonna get no max contract going forward, and all you do is play defense. I'm giving you this advice for your own good.
that's true.
You add a different element to your game, you're gonna be worth more. You're gonna be able to really step your shit up a notch. And you've been hanging around doing what you know, what everybody know you can do for your whole fucking career. Now, what's the next level? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We said we was gonna keep it a bean, right? I kept it PG-13, but you grown ass man. You know what I mean? So there you go. That was like, what's that? PG-21.
Yeah, we got the boy.
Is that such thing?
We got the boy Anthony Melton. You know what I'm saying? He playing all right too.
I like him.
Yeah, he fit right in with the
I like
right
Melton.
in with the boys. You know what I mean?
I like Mo. I think Harrell is going to fuck around and be the blessing in all this because he's the most versatile pickup. Even though I like PJ Tucker, but Harrell gave us insurance at that center position just because Tucker has played center a lot in these past couple years in his career, but at the end of the day, I trust Harrell to do it a little bit better. Yeah, I
we
mean,
might like need to run MB and Harrell together.
yeah, I like that. I
You know what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
I like that. I like that a lot.
With a PJ Tucker.
You could, because PJ Tucker could play the 3, the 4, or the 5. Versatility. And I like the fact that Tucker is a menace. I love that about his game. You know what I mean? Like, he will come in there and, like, just do shit to irritate the fuck out you for the first half so you get kicked out in the second.
What I like most about the Sixers, what I like most about the Sixers this year is that we have addressed a little bit of the wing defense that we lacked last year. So we got some wing
Toughness.
We got some toughness, but we got some. We was missing the wing defenders.
Yeah.
We had it at all. We got a few wing defenders now. So I mean, that's I like that right there.
And I think once we traded away the ball that went to Boston, the center ball that we had from Detroit.
Who that there?
You know, the big man that we sent to Boston in that, along with Seth Curry in that trade to get.
Drummond?
Yeah, Drummond. When we traded Drummond away, we lost our enforcer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
Any championship team throughout the history, you know what I mean, is somebody that has that enforcer role. You know what I mean? That's going to get that hard bump. That's going to give up that necessary foul. That's going to really fucking change, make a difference in the game if necessary. You know what I mean? And let other teams know that if they try to, you know, come in here with that tough shit, we got somebody that's going to lay them on their ass. You know what I mean? I.e. Draymond Green and Montrezl Harrell and P.J. Tucker. So we lucked up and got two in one little scenario.
Yeah, we got two little bullies.
You know what I'm saying? So that was great. We needed that. Toughness. You know what I mean? That way teams can't come in here and try to beat up for fucking 4 quarters and shit. You know what I mean? And then we don't got him for the playoffs. If Embiid ain't get hurt in them playoffs, look, fuck it. You talking sports. You know what I mean? I just had a epiphany You know what I mean? You know, every smoke hits different. This one is an epiphany puff. But anyway.
It's the epiphany puff, yo.
But anyway, look. Brace yourselves, Philadelphia fans, for potential 2 parades. And I say this shit just because it's an historic fact. I think New York might be the only, maybe New York and LA might be the only 2 cities to experience 2 sports in the same year, 2 major sports in the same year having a parade. But I think the Eagles stand a parade opportunity, you know what I mean? Potentially, I know it's early in the game, but from what I see, only thing that's going to change that is a couple major injuries, not even just 1 or 2. You know what I mean? And the Sixers coming in on paper, they look like a top, they easily a top 4, top 3 team in the East. You know what I mean? And could easily be the number 1 team because who really has an answer for Embiid? You know what I'm saying? And if Harden is clearly made every opportunity he could potentially do to come back and be the best potential James Harden he can at his age in this particular time in his career. And he's been looking good. I'm impressed with him. I want to give kudos to James Harden for coming out and being a man of his fucking word to this city. You know what I mean? I think that he deserves from one nigga to another black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate that. Now come out and do your thing. You know what I mean?
Now, I appreciate him coming back in shape and everything.
That just show dedication.
All he has to do is just hit shots.
Yeah.
He ain't got to work hard because he got young boys to play for. All you got to do is penetrate, kick, and they knocking that shit down.
Yo.
You know what I mean? So
you got some horses with you.
You're going to be all right. Then, you know what I mean? Rest assured, all we got to do is give it to the big guy.
And you know, Maxey, he got the most energy out of anybody in the league. I mean, I'm just saying, like, he just seemed like he give him the ball. He looked tired for a minute, and it's like, here you go again. Maxey is just he got the energy, so you can really fall the fuck back. You know what I mean? If you let Maxey penetrate, you know what I mean, and Embiid do his thing from inside the post, it's going to be a lot of kickouts and three-point opportunities for you. Throughout, not fuck the season, throughout every game, there's going to be a lot of them opportunities because of how we play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For you and Tobias Harris. You thought I wasn't going to mention you.
He looked good, too.
You know what I mean? Like, what we got to do is, Tobias, don't be scared no more, man. I'm not saying that you was ever really scared, but I'm just saying, like, now look at yourself as you belong in that honorable mention as who the motherfucking matter makers are on this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you to keep that energy going from how you was last year, where, you know what I mean, you was consistent putting up the ball and getting them buckets. You know what I mean? Don't stop, man. This is add-ons.
I love how when he got somebody smaller than him, he let it be known, small ball time, go right up on them boys. You choose the mouse in the house. And that's old boy says barbecue chicken time, man.
How about
you know what I'm
that?
saying? Definitely time, man.
How about that? Look, I don't know what Rivers is going to do, but I think the starting 5 should be Embiid. I think, PJ Tucker, he just had surgery anyway, right, on his knee. Is he going to be back for the opener? If he not back for the opener, I like Embiid, Harrell, I like Tobias Harris at the 3. I've been saying this a lot. I think Tobias Harris will be more dominant at the 3.
So if Harrell starts, who's the backup center? Reed?
We ain't got nobody else big. All right, so fuck that. I want PJ Tucker to start. I want PJ Tucker to start if he's healthy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Start PJ Tucker at the 4.
All right.
You know what I mean? With Harris at the 3, with Maxey at the 2, and with Harden at the 1.
Sounds good.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good.
And I think with Tobias at the 3, he can really dominate because he's bigger than most threes, but he's quick too. You know what I mean? He got shiftiness and shit with him. You know what I mean?
He can put his back to the back.
Yeah, like he could dominate a fucking 3 at the 3 there because 80% of them is going to be smaller than him, or he's going to be able to take them in the post. You know what I'm saying? So he can still, you know what I mean? That give him, you know, I think he should be at the 3. I think the 4 he got to do too much. It's too much of a wear on him throughout the course of the game because some of them 4s is big fucking menacing problem ass motherfuckers, and he not built for that.
There's too many people as big as.
I mean, it's okay. All right. Well,
on, man.
okay. I mean,
You
but
know damn well.
I'm all right. But I'm telling you right now that Zion is a prototype. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some more Zions coming in the near future.
He can play as Zion. Everybody,
No,
you know what
I think him and Zion is gonna put a fucking physical beating on him because Zion is a problem in the paint.
He go by positioning and stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all about position. Man.
Yeah, I just think at the 3 he ain't gotta worry about all that. It'd be easier on him. He'd have fresher legs.
Let's go about it. I think that they gonna play. They gonna play by matchups.
And PJ Tucker can even play like a point forward type role at that 4 spot too. Yeah, I mean he can give us a little Ben Simmons because he could bring it up. I've seen PJ bring the like actually on like in like a point forward type situation too. Because in Milwaukee, like that little run he had up there, like he was killing them. You know what I'm saying? I like PJ Tucker. He's very versatile, but he's avoiding the real sports conversation. That's the Eagles. Eagles Cowboys next week, Sunday Night Football. You want to get together for that? You want to do that
Monday
as
night.
Huh?
Monday night.
I thought it was Monday night. Everybody keep telling me it's Sunday, and
Monday night, man.
it is Monday Night Football. That's
Monday
what's
night.
up then. That's even
I
better.
don't want to get with you.
You want to hang out?
Fuck no.
You want to be besties?
The last time we did it, we crushed y'all. We crushed y'all.
Here's
When
why
last
I'm
time y'all
saying
beat us?
sometime last year.
No, y'all didn't beat us at all.
Y'all swept us last year?
Yeah, come on, man.
Y'all was that good last year? Did we make the
When
playoffs?
the last time we beat y'all? When the last time y'all beat us, man? That's all.
Next time we gonna beat you. How about that?
When the last time y'all beat us?
I can tell you next time we gonna beat y'all.
One person beat us last season. The Seahawks beat
We
us
gonna
last
beat
season.
y'all next Monday
You know
night.
what I'm saying?
It's gonna be good though. I ain't gonna hold you. I like
Cooper Rush.
no, on some real shit.
He has been surprisingly.
Yeah,
he has
I
been
give him all the props
surprisingly
in the
well.
world. Yeah, he doing his thing.
Yeah, he's been surprisingly well. I'm surprised by him.
Me and Z-Train was talking about this shit yesterday. Me and Zach. Me and Burwell. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Zach.
Yes, sir. And I was telling he started the conversation off very humbly, and I never seen him talk like this when he came to like Cowboys Eagles. He was like, "Yeah, man." He said, "I like the Eagles. I like what you guys are doing." You know what I mean? We had a little like maybe 2-minute dialogue about liking the Eagles, and then he started talking that Cowboys shit. Yeah, we gonna play y'all. Man, y'all about to lose that game. I'm like, yo, see, there you go. You tripping again? Like, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a good game.
It
You know
is.
what I mean? Our defensive line get
It
to
is.
it. Y'all defensive line get to it. You know what I'm saying?
And 11 is a problem.
We're gonna put Peters. We're gonna put Peters in there. You know what I'm saying?
And 11 is a problem.
We're gonna put Peters in there.
Michael
Against
Parsons, he's a problem.
y'all. You know what I mean? We're gonna get it on. Man. It's gonna be a good game, man.
I told him I think Michael Parsons is the second best defensive player in football right now.
Yeah, he's tough.
Behind Aaron Donald.
Yeah, he's tough. He's tough.
And it's only his second year. You know what I mean? But I really wanted the Eagles to get him. You know what I mean? Because he went to Penn State. I was watching him. I had the heads up on him. I knew he was going to be a problem. You know what I mean? And then when y'all got him, I was kind of like, damn. And then when y'all got that D-back, I was like, damn, that was a nice draft for y'all. Just them 2 picks alone. Let alone who else y'all got in them shits. Because I think y'all got one of them receivers in there, too. Either Gallup or D.D. or C.C. Lamb. One of them boys was in that draft, too. You know what I mean? So that was a good draft for y'all. And then we wound up drafting these nut-ass receivers that we traded away and shit. Fucking Aguilar and Rigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both of them boys wound up being fucking
Aguilar's
trash.
got it on right now.
Aguilar, but he still find a way to make a Philadelphian fan laugh at him every game. Like except that first game. That first game of this season, he came out there and lit a fucking fire to everybody's ass. You know what I mean? But ever since then, like he'll start off hot and then have a crazy ass turnover or fumble from him trying to do some too much type shit. You know what I mean? That's the same type of shit he was doing here. That's why we got rid of him.
I mean, got some touchdowns this year.
You know what I mean? But I mean, Aguilar right now is better than Rieger to me. I'll take him over Rieger. But I mean, they had their run here. I like what we got now. You know what I mean? And,
Rieger had good speed.
yeah, but you know, if you can't catch the ball and your title was receiver, you know what I mean? I think that's a problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like, you know, if you a running back and shit, but you can't run. Like
All right, so what's your prediction for the game on Monday night?
the game against Eagles Cowboys.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be close. I will say that. So I see the game being like 28-24, something like that.
Yes, winning like that. Okay.
No. Y'all not coming here and beating the Eagles at home. That's not happening.
Oh
right
man, listen, man.
That's not happening right now.
Listen. When was the last time y'all beat us?
now. The last time we played y'all here. It just sound right. Yeah, I mean, we had a little run where we wasn't really nice at all. Like we had a little trashy run. You know what I mean? Like soon as Vic left, you know what I mean, we wasn't shit until we got Carson Wentz. And then we realized that he wasn't shit until we got Nick Foles. And then Nick Foles was the man, and then you know what I mean? I like our backup too. I like Gardner Minshew. No feisty motherfucker. I fuck with him. My bad. This is just how I talk in the basement. I'm sorry. It's that type of show. I mean no harm. Motherfucker is a good thing. If you're a man and you're heterosexual, you should be a motherfucker. So take it as a, you know what I mean?
But it's not really saying mother.
Yeah,
It's
mud.
mud.
It's mud. Motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's different. It's like saying almost like John.
Yeah, there we
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Philly word.
Yeah.
So are you trying to make it the difference like
It's universal.
nigger and nigga?
No. Like, because the word ain't motherfucker. It's motherfucker. It's MUFF.
It's more. It's more. It's more universal. Use it because it can make. You can use it almost like you use John.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
MUH.
Like, yo, let's say you say, yo, pass me that joint right there. What? That motherfucker right there. Oh, all right.
See, it's universal like that. It's
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
you know what I mean? You can throw it in, you can throw it out. You know, it's all about how you want to use it.
And that's
Yo,
crazy
man, you
because
see that motherfucker who?
I've used them in every sense
You know
that you
what
were
I'm
saying.
It-
I've
it,
used
it could
like
be
that.
a noun,
A verb.
a pronoun,
Yeah.
an adjective.
Yeah.
It could be
It
a
could be
little
a
bit of all
verb,
that
Yeah.
shit.
You better-
Verb.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Pac? You ever seen Pac? Man, stop
I know.
playing, motherfucker. Have you seen that motherfucker or what?
You be like, I know
Yeah,
that
man, he just
motherfucker.
went down the street, man.
I know that
Motherfucker,
motherfucker.
you always playing and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker is
Always motherfucking
It's a-
playing.
It's an interjection. It's
That's
an
the
it's
verbiage
an
of it. That's
interjection.
what you using it as a verb.
Yeah.
Motherfucking playing.
Yes.
Stop motherfucking playing.
Yeah.
Say, motherfucker.
You know what I mean? So all we trying to do is broaden the language of the people with language deficiencies. You know what I mean? We
Understand.
trying to keep everybody.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your hood lesson
Yeah.
of the
Okay,
weekend.
yeah.
Your hood vocabulary lesson of the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
At some point, we're going to have Lauren Hill John come in real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I got the vocab. You got the vocab.
Oh,
Yeah, we
shit.
make that the little beat go with it. We're going to make that a section. See, it's funny how when you smoke and joke, you can provoke some interesting ideas to go along with the shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like that was a Rakim rhyme right there. I hit you with 3 Johns and rhyme. Ended with some. You know what I mean? I don't know about this. This is writing skill. Yeah. But what was it? It was something else we was gonna talk about. The shit that I sent you. Oh yeah, the laws. What's going on this purge shit?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Man, oh man.
I seen some crazy shit. Well, seen like, all right, so I want y'all to know I'm very literate. Like I could talk like a theologist or whatever. I don't even know if that's the actual thing.
Yeah.
But I can talk but I'm talking to my people right now. So when I say shit like I seen, I know I saw. But y'all figure that shit out. Peaches, potches, tomatoes, and potatoes. All that shit. So check it, right? I was on the Joan and I saw that they just starting January 1st, 2023, that they're enacting this new police procedure where
No,
it's
it's a law.
it's a law, not a
It's gonna be-
procedure.
yeah, It's
Okay.
going to be a law beginning January 1st, and it's starting in Illinois.
Yeah.
All right. It says the Illinois non-detainable offenses. All right. Beginning January 1st, 2023. Aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing. Let's go to aggravated. Let's just start with aggravated battery.
I mean, you hurt somebody, you fuck somebody up.
If I could tear somebody's head off and I'm not being detained for whooping your ass, what's used to calling the cops?
Right?
Purge.
Aggravated
All right.
also can involve a gun.
Aggravated DUI. I'm drinking shit on the plate, stopping.
Bang somebody
I
out,
don't care who in the road. Wham!
bang them out.
Aggravated DUI.
You can walk away from that.
Aggravated fleeing.
Same shit. Oh shit, the cops.
I ain't gotta run nowhere. I'm a jog. I'm around the block. They can't chase me.
Yeah. I got my gun on me. I got my gun out. They see me.
So,
You can put that shit away and walk
Arson.
home calmly.
arson. Oh, motherfucker, you short of my change?
Burning this
Set
motherfucker
bitch
down.
on fire!
Wait a minute, hold up,
Burn,
hold
baby,
up.
burn.
Burn down a building and you don't get detained.
No
Do
detain.
not.
Can't detain.
Non-detainable offenses.
These are added to the new list.
All right. Burglary.
Breaking your shit.
Breaking your shit and nobody can do
But
nothing about it.
what they do also being about is if somebody breaking your shit and you kill them for breaking in your shit, that's what the fuck they get.
Second
They
degree
you
murder.
handle it, then they handle it.
Second degree murder.
This shit is crazy.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Second degree murder.
Second degree murder, you're walking out on ROR.
Yeah.
Non-detainable.
Non-detainable. You're not even getting locked up. That's
You're
what
not
it
getting
sound
locked
like.
up, bro.
Non-detainable. Second degree murder mean that you just happen to murder somebody.
Yep.
You wasn't planning on it.
Drug-induced homicide. I'm gonna put something in this motherfucking drink.
Right?
He done hit me for the last time.
This nigga think that
Plop,
shit is
plop.
crack. It's
Fizz, fizz.
it's ammonia.
Oh, what a relief it is.
These is mothballs.
Intimidation.
Motherfucker, you
Pussy,
better not come to
Go
court.
to fucking court.
I'ma fuck you up when you come out here, bitch.
No, bitch, I'm gonna kill you and your family. What's
Oh.
going there?
On my mama.
Kidnapping. So when I fucking once I intimidate you, nigga,
I'ma come
gonna
get you.
I'm come get you.
Throw you in the
nigga.
trunk.
All right.
Nah, this gotta be
This is
crazy.
real as shit.
Yeah, this is real
Crazy.
shit,
It's
bro.
real as
This
shit.
is real as shit. This is real as shit. Robbery.
Come on,
Yeah,
give me
nigga.
that shit.
Give it the fuck up. All right.
So what the fuck are they detaining you for?
No, this you can't be the.
I'm saying,
oh no,
what
it's
the
some
fuck
stuff
are
on the
they?
list. First degree murder is detainable.
Yeah. All right. I said second degree. I said second degree murder already.
Right.
And threatening a public official.
Yeah, that's
People were gonna say
that's detainable, right? Threatening a public
no,
official. That's not detainable.
Not detainable.
Okay, you can talk all that shit to fucking Trump. Nigga, fuck you.
What you think about that?
I'm about to make America
Huh?
great again.
What y'all think about that?
What you think about that?
Aggravated battery, man.
Shit vicious.
That's crazy.
man.
That's purge, man.
I mean, but what they pretty much saying is it's supposed to be your American right, your right of being in the
So
United
basically,
States
it's just
citizen
outright fend for yourself.
to go ahead and get the arms that you need to protect yourself. And yeah,
It's outright fend for
they're
yourself.
saying y'all take care of that shit. You know what I mean? That's what
People-
they saying.
People in shit.
Well, I will not be going to Illinois.
You gonna stay in Illinois, man? Try to get out if you can, man.
They saying y'all
Try to
take
get out
care
if
of
you
that
can.
shit.
But you know what?
They was trying to get rid of the
If they
fucking
do it
police
there,
force
it's
anyway.
coming to a state and a city near you.
They was trying to get rid of the mayor
All
and the
right.
police force and all that shit there anyway.
It's coming to a state and a city.
So I think this
near
is
you.
what they
You're
came
right
up
about
with
that.
as their alternative.
They said, look, you don't want us to work? You don't want us on the scene like that? All right, new mandate. Bam, bam, take
That's
that.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey,
All right, so to go back,
That's beyond crazy. That's ridiculous.
Right. So to go back and do a 360, right? To the beginning of our conversation, talking to these youths and these motherfuckers in the streets that's going through shit, right? Since y'all are adopting this Chicago type lifestyle so badly, right? You see what's happening there, right? So the same shit that's happening there, our mayor don't want to do this shit. Kenny don't want to come to work no fucking more. He tired of fucking all the bodies and shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna come to a point where the same shit that's going on there is gonna be happening here. Then what? I'm not gonna be raising no family and none of that shit. No fucking wild west ass fucking city and in these crazy ass states where motherfucking come up and we have a conversation and he decide to kill me over some words. That's second degree murder. As opposed to him saying I'm about to go kill this nigga and coming to my house to kill me. That's first degree murder. But second degree murder is we just happen to cross paths, we have some words, and them words provoke one person to kill another. That's second degree. It just wasn't premeditated. That's all it means.
It's gonna move the good, man.
So I know that some of y'all motherfuckers, this shit might even sound exciting. Like, oh yeah, man, I got my strap. I'm ready for that shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man,
If that shit was in Philly,
you know what I mean? If you out here and you got a woman, you know what I mean? Like, if you ain't gonna got babies right now, you're gonna have babies. And you gotta stretch your mindset to, is that how I want my babies to have to live once they get to a certain age? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that you're not responsible for shit, but technically you are. You know what I mean? This whole city right now is riding or dying on whether or not these youngins is gonna wake the fuck up, get locked the fuck up, or something worse. You know what I mean? You know, because at the end of the day, man, we got people's parents and grandparents and shit here that ain't got nothing to do with none of this craziness. And it's like, niggas is wilding. And when you wilding, you putting people in jeopardy that ain't got shit to do with what the fuck you wilding for. You know what I'm saying? You talk to the real killers, the people that made the books and the people they make movies about, the people they glorify. One thing that all them gangsters had was a code. You know what I'm saying? It was shit that they just wasn't going to do because it didn't have nothing to do with them niggas.
man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You got killers on the street, and you got murderers in jail. You can take it where you want from there.
How about that? But a killer in the street got gats. A murderer in jail, all he might have for you is his gat. I'm just saying. Real shit. That nigga doing 25 to life. You know what I mean? You know, you get a different type of breed of people. I ain't saying everybody like that, but that shit definitely exists. It's a lot of niggas that just is, you know, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't think it's just sweet because your people said, man, ain't nothing happened to me. You got to be in the right place. You got to do the right type of wrong. You know what I'm saying?
This man.
But, man, look, man, let's love each other, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's fucking love each other, man.
I don't know how we got back on this, man. Let's go to another.
How about that, man? It's just easy to get back on it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know. That CEO Row experience rubbed off on me.
All right, what about the coach for Boston Celtics?
Yeah, like.
I mean, they came out with the check now.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, he was wild. Yeah, he was wild. He was wild. Now
I got a question.
What's up, Aki?
What's that?
My question is, all right, I'm glad y'all brought up, what's his name, Udoka? That's his dad. He made Udoka, right?
Yeah, he made Udoka.
All right. It's not him per se that my question is about. My question is about Malika Andrews. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all heard?
Yeah, I was watching First Take when she called on and her and Stephen A went back and forth. I was watching the original shit.
So, how do y'all feel about her? Like, all right, even when the boy who replaced and the coach, the boy who replaced the coach in the interim basis,
She didn't put him out there.
She brought something up about his past.
But she.
See how that shit flow. I rolled it up in a different kind of way and shit.
See,
I'm like, why is it that she seems as though she has to bring up the past or bring up about the past of black men or the thing about black men and about anything that has happened with black men? I think she even talked about Adrian Painter, the guy who passed away. You see what I'm saying? She brought up his past. It's just like, it's like, what do she see? I'm not going to, we can't speak for her because she's not here. But I'm just saying, is women like her in general, because there's a lot of women like her in this feminine movement that want to bring up the past. What do you think about that?
well, see, I think she's being unfair because the way the conversation was going, right? All that the sports announcers were saying that is that it was a consensual. So if it's consensual, then who is the other person? Who's the female?
She should get brought out too.
She should be brought out too.
Yeah. And she's
And
fighting
Malika,
hard.
Malika on some. That's not the issue here. Like, hold up.
Exactly.
What's going on, man?
Well,
I feel you. I feel you on that.
I think that it might be two reasons. One could be is she knew the chick and she knew the situation. That could be a friend of hers, right?
Or could be a coon.
Right. And the second reason is because I think maybe at some point throughout her career, maybe something happened to her. You know what I mean? Like, she is in a prestigious position on a prestigious company that a lot of people would do a lot of shit to get. You know what I mean? And maybe she came across somebody that thought that she was going to do whatever. You know what I mean? So it definitely felt like it was some down deep emotion in her conviction and how she was, you know what I mean, talking about that shit. You know what I mean? But in the original audio, I remember Stephen A. correcting the situation and saying that, no, like, you know what I mean, I'm not even saying as far as taking it that, as far as you taking it. He's like, I'm just saying that if he being held accountable in his name and his face is being out there for it, whoever the other person is should be right there front and center with him. You know what I mean?
On everything, I thought that the female was probably the owner's wife or something.
It is. It was
I think
the
it
majority
is, too.
owner's wife.
I think it is too.
Yeah, it was the
Well,
majority owner's wife.
because, but see, that's
That's
not.
why I said he was
That's
wild.
not really. Is that really widely reported yet?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, because that's came out. I've heard that same thing.
That's why it was a violation.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean?
I kind of thought that. I said, damn, maybe he's like a higher up, like
Yeah.
executive
Yeah,
wife
it was,
somebody.
though.
It gotta be like an owner. It gotta be somebody. Like some my lady. Like it gotta be somebody high up, yo, for this not to come out like this.
But you know what's crazy?
Cause I was like,
And I haven't seen if she white or black. I don't know.
She definitely.
But I'm thinking she white.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So if that's the case, what's to say that she ain't play a part in all this shit coming out and it getting caught and she doing this to, you know what I mean, potentially, you know, like, I don't know, man. I'm saying somebody said
No, man.
that shit is dangerous.
Somebody found out. Somebody found out about them too.
Or somebody synced them.
Yeah, and leaked that joint out.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Dweeb. That was in memory of Reese. All right. They got that shit got leaked out and shit. Somebody that's crazy. You can't trust nobody nowadays. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like but at the end of the day, he was wilding, yo. You fucking wilding, yo.
Hey man.
Now I'm gonna say you was wilding for doing it, but I haven't seen her. If she was that nice, okay.
No.
You know what I mean? But
No.
at the end of the day, you was wilding for getting caught. I'm gonna say that too.
She was bent. She bent like elbow.
Oh, then you was double wilding then. You know what I mean? Like you was tripping, dog.
Elbow macaroni.
Yeah, she bent like that.
Wow, that's a shame. Cause
that's not
Nia
right.
Long, I know it's a waiting
Especially
list of
that
niggas
Nia Long,
that's
yeah.
sitting there like, oh,
Especially when
you
got Nia
see
Long,
how your
bro.
man do you. Oh, I could do you better than
But
that nigga can. I got me some
Nia
money
one of
too.
those. Nia one of those
Oh, that shit.
open relationship type people though.
No, she not. She is.
Oh, she just came out. I ain't watch what she. I know she just came out. I was about to watch that shit before I came over here.
Yeah, I think she.
Since she went on Breakfast Club and spoke out about that shit.
Yeah, I don't like she was. I think she kind of mad that it came out and all, but real rap, I think she want one of those like open relationship type joints. Or at least that's what I'm hearing. I've heard that on more than one occasion.
I don't know. I think that.
But she could be. I mean, it could be closed down. Like I gotta hear the Breakfast Club interview. I didn't hear that yet, so.
That's crazy.
I don't know. The Gemini and me won't. I can't do that shit.
If it coming to that, man, like if people, if these celebrities having open relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like, whew. How many people are gonna follow behind that?
Yeah. Like I'm
what I'm saying?
on some real shit. I ain't really like with that shit. Like
If these young bucks is following drill, and these young bucks is following what Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B was saying, doing, you know what I mean, as far as with the wet shit.
yeah, they got that
You know
wop.
what I mean?
That
That
WAP.
WAP and all that shit.
Yeah, like for me, if it gotta be an open relationship, why not just take the fucking relationship part out of it? It's a friendship.
Right.
You bring that WAP over here, I give you some of this guap,
Won't you just let me and my man hit then? Right.
and we just, be cool. Like I know how to be respectful.
Don't do a
So
smash
you
and
talking
scrape.
about riding the train?
Yeah, like
Right, smash and scrape.
if it's
Well,
gonna be
come
fun,
through,
let's
you'll
make
get-
it fun. Once
yeah,
it gets
you'll
serious,
go.
I'm not trying to share serious. You know what I mean? Because emotions and shit getting that, and I ain't gonna say it in front like I'm some emotionless nigga. If I know that we just friends and we not exclusive, then you can do what you want to do. But if we not gonna pretend exclusive, that's what open relationship to me is. Like we exclusive, but not really all the way exclusive. Like
Right.
no,
What?
you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna hold you. If I got a chick that I'm fucking with, and I find out another nigga fucking her that I don't know, like she don't like her pussy starts stinking in my mind or something for
I
some
don't
reason.
give a
Like,
fuck if it's
I don't know. Like I just
Fuck
don't like her no
that
more.
I do know.
I didn't see it. It happened. Like I'm like, oh damn, for real. Like
Can't get
oh,
mad
shit.
to it.
The reason why. So you know what? Like if a chick, the reason why I said let me and my first time let me and my mans come through and smash, is because if a chick said to me, you know what I mean, it's an open relationship, and you must be like a hoe. So that you know what I mean.
You must like having your choice, your
Yeah.
way.
So let's go ahead and if you downplay like that, let's upplay this.
A whole bunch of thorough niggas at one time. Let's see
Yeah,
how
let's see who your
thorough
head at.
you are.
That's where I'm coming. Like I was here for you, but if you feel like you need more, and you want lolly for everybody, you for the streets, then let me exploit it for what I can exploit it for. Then fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, and then you just do nice shit for her, like call her up on your way over there and be like, you want cheese on your Whopper and shit, like.
Give her 2 slices of cheese.
You want ice? Yeah, soda.
Look
You be a homie and shit.
Give her 2 slices of
You know what I
cheese.
mean? Fuck up.
Fuck it, yo. Like, I mean, let's just be friends, man. I like friends, man. I'm friendly.
Ain't going nowhere. Nowhere with me.
But yeah, man. Like,
Oh, man.
I think
That is too funny.
that shit get crazy, man.
True.
But on some crazy shit, like, man, shit only get complicated when motherfuckers start making it complicated. You know what I mean? Like, I warn most females that I meet for the first time that I'm a likable person. You know what I mean? So if you around me for a certain amount of time, whether you thought I was cute first time you saw me or not, like, you gonna like me. I'm likable. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it a bean. Like, everybody, you know what I mean? Keep that shit a bean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I only lie to the police. Sometimes maybe the government. They be like, how many childs you claiming? I'll be like, me, and me. 3. It's like, no. But, no, man. Like, I keep it a bean with
I
everybody.
don't lie to
I don't
my
lie,
friends.
period.
My family, keep lying with my family and my friends. somebody I don't know.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you get
Opposite
whatever I
of the
decide to
opposite,
get. You
I
get it
don't-
however.
I'll tell you whatever I want. There's just so many people.
Which
like-
way the moon is?
Yo.
Down there.
Yo.
I keep it real with everybody. Like to keep not to be on the real. I feel like this, and I know it's not a lot of people who look at it like this, but it's the way I raised my children. I raised my children like it's two people in this world you don't lie to ever. That's your doctor, because that's the person who got to keep you alive. So you don't go to the doctor and say, "Oh no, I don't smoke weed," and you smoke 8 packs of backwoods a week. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to keep it real with that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because that's the motherfucker that's gonna keep you alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and your lawyer, because that's the motherfucker that's gonna keep you out of jail. If you did it, you tell that motherfucker and let him do his job to keep you the fuck out, or whatever the fuck he can do. You don't lie to that lawyer. You can lie to ambulance or anybody else. But now, the way I told my kids is, I'm your lawyer. I'm the one who goes out there to those schools and fight for you. I'm the one who steps out there and fight those parents back, fight your battles with those parents and shit like that. And when I'm going out there to fight for them, I'm fighting off of the words you told me. So don't come feeding me one thing, and then when I sit down in front of that principal and that principal telling me something, and I'm like, you're lying because my son or my daughter didn't tell me that, and next thing you know, the principal hit me with a stack of fucking paperwork telling me something different. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't lie to your lawyer. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm your lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't lie to me.
I feel that.
Well, I like that. And one my mama gave me at a young age, and she said, don't ever trust a liar, a thief, or a cheat. And the reason being is, if a liar will lie to anybody else, they'll lie to you. If a thief will steal from anybody else, they'll steal from you. And if a cheater cheat on anything else, he gonna cheat you. Outside of that, that's how I base my morality when I fuck with people. If you know what I mean? Like, it's all about a vibe. You know what I'm saying? If everything is positive and, something to build off of, then I give it energy, man. But I'm too old to be focusing on dumb shit. You know what I mean? So I go with the good old vibes. Now I understand what good times was all about. You know what I mean?
Now I gotta ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 things. You've never done one of those 3 things? You've never lied?
As a youngin', I lied.
That's what I'm saying.
And I
You
got
never
caught.
lied?
And I felt like a dickhead when I got caught because I shouldn't have lied.
You've
know what I
never
mean?
cheated?
I cheated,
Hell yeah.
got caught, and after I got caught, I never cheated again.
I
You
cheated,
never
got
stole.
caught.
I stole from stores and shit like that as a young boy,
Mhm.
not people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking as a young boy. Like, I was a young boy that had...
All I'm saying
No.
is, off of the statement you just said.
Right, but
You gotta look at it like yourself.
I can
You see what I'm
base
saying?
that...
Because
absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As a young boy, I've done everything, all 3 of those things also.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
But
saying? I have lied.
I'm
I
speaking,
have cheated. I have stolen.
But
You see what I'm
I
saying?
done that shit recently.
But I'm speaking amongst
I know
those...
when I was young, though, I've done that.
I'm speaking amongst those that know better and decide to... That's just who they decide to be, like, as a person. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like I told you, like, I lied to the police. You see what happened? Nope. You know what I mean? Some shit is just instinctive. Like,
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like,
That's true.
So, but at the end of the day, if my folk hit me up, yo, you see what happened? Yeah, yo, check this out. Boom. We're gonna keep it a bean.
Yeah.
They my peoples. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I don't... To me,
Well, so
you,
much
to me,
this.
you lie in fear.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question.
I don't put myself in no situation where I need to be lying to nobody, and I don't fear no fucking body.
So
So,
let me ask you this. Suppose, God forbid, you go on the block and something happens to, a neighbor down the street, somebody get hit by a car, and you see them making them out, you see them driving the car and everything.
Right.
And you got love for that person when you see him get hit.
Right.
You're not gonna tell the cops who they are. You're not in the
Oh no,
streets.
I ain't say I don't say I always lie to them. I'm just saying that I'm prone to lie to them if they start asking me questions. But that's only shit that I'm involved in. If it's some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, and it's some hell yeah, I'm telling that.
Excuse me, Mr. Gamer, what did you
that
say?
dickhead fucking ran the stop sign and hit him, and his dumbass was driving in this shit. And matter of fact, this is what his fucking license plate was. Go get that dickhead.
Because we pedestrians.
Yeah, man.
We're not in the streets at all.
I'm not gonna go busting down the street after that nigga unless it's maybe somebody in my family that he ran over.
Right.
Outside of that, yeah, and you could call it telling, you could call whatever it is. I'm answering the question. If I know some shit and you do some dumb shit around me, who knows? But see, my thing is I stay away from dumb shit. So it's hard as fuck to do some dumb shit around me.
Man.
You know what I mean? So
That's what I know what you thought with that. You know what I mean?
yeah, come on, man. I'm not that. I'm hard, but I ain't stupid. Like that dumb. Don't be that dumbass nigga hitting somebody in your car because you out here doing dumb shit. Just
So
don't
what
be
about
that
you,
boy.
Tor?
I don't put up with the dumb shit at all. I mean, if somebody did something to my family,
Yeah, then it's personal.
sky's the limit.
Then it's
Somebody
personal.
down
I
the
ain't telling
street,
nobody
You
shit.
don't know who they are. You see they got hit. The car ran right by you. You and the bull look dead in his eye. Look him dead in his eye. He looked you dead in the eye. Stop with stop sign. You see him. Damn, he see you. He phew. You like, damn, that's boy. I seen him down at the motherfucking AutoZone.
That nigga live at 1222 North 22.
That
You know what I mean?
nigga cooked, dog.
You know what I mean? You gonna let that
His
ride?
mama named
I
Sandy.
ain't letting that ride, dog.
He got a sister named Peaches, and
I ain't letting that ride.
I'm trying to
Right.
tell you,
Right.
dog,
I ain't letting that
don't
ride
do dumb
because-
shit, dog. Don't do
because
dumb shit around.
He gonna do that shit.
If it was an accident out there that was involved, that I was involved in, and there was a witness, I would like that witness to say something. You know what I mean? Especially if they don't know nothing, neither party and shit.
Yeah.
I would expect that witness to please say something on behalf, especially whether I was wrong or they was wrong.
Right.
I would expect that witness to say something. So if I did witness something, cause I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, me and my daughter going down there. This was like 5 years ago. We down cold as shit out. I think it was an ice storm. We went to Wawa. Me and my daughter. We in the fucking car. We on Delaware Ave. Motherfucker rolled around the bus, ran the red light, and hit that motherfucker, man. Seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Hey, what?
Hit a person.
Wow.
Didn't kill him, but slid, it was on the ice, slid, hit that person who seen it. And then ended up riding onto the tracks and got stuck on the tracks. Train
Damn.
tracks up there.
Couldn't get the fuck up off.
Couldn't get up off the tracks. We was back there on Delaware Avenue, Delaware and Tasker. You know
Damn.
where the Wawa down there?
Yeah.
Right down there. And me and my daughter both was like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It happened.
I ride by there every day.
It happened. And we was sitting right there.
Yeah.
We was at the red light. We had just came out the gas station, sitting at the red light, eating our Wawa. Well, starting to eat our Wawa, waiting for the light to turn so we can turn. And sure enough, person was walking across the street.
Yeah.
Motherfucker came around the bus, hit that motherfucker.
It was a shooting down there not a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. Something like that.
Delaware Avenue?
Yeah, the Wawa. That you talking about?
Dang,
Wow.
that's wild.
It
I
was
mean,
there,
like,
man.
that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen. I sure enough, me and my daughter, we jumped out, went to go make sure the person was all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was a witness. I seen it. So if anything would have happened to me, I would have hoped somebody would have decided to try and be a witness to see
Right.
that shit for me.
Right.
You know? So
Right.
so I don't really. I mean, I understand. If I ain't had nothing to do with it, and they ain't had nothing to do with it, or you ain't know neither of those parties involved, which I had absolutely nothing involved with any of them.
Yeah.
I had nothing to gain from either one of the parties.
Yeah.
But then again, the job that I do, we jump out into saving or try to administer the CPR and the first aid and shit like that, make sure you okay or something like that.
You administer CPR to somebody?
I mean, I've done that as a lifeguard. When I was a lifeguard, I was a lifeguard back in 17.
You have the mouthpiece guard.
Oh yeah, I've done it with the mouth with the dam. I've had to actually pull somebody out the water before.
Okay.
And, I pulled somebody out the water, and I had a client had a seizure, and he had a grand mal, and we had to bring him. Well, he wasn't gone, but we had to maintain him until paramedics
Got
came.
that,
Yeah, we did that.
That's crazy. Dang.
I actually did some. I did.
And I've done the Heimlich.
I resuscitated somebody, mouth to mouth resuscitation. When I was a young boy, I was having sex with my girlfriend at the time, and she had a heart murmur, and she was riding me and shit, and she fuck around and just passed out while she was on top of me and shit. I'm looking at her, talking to her, she just dangling shit like a horse, like if you're on a horse, and so I'm like, what the fuck? So she stopped breathing, so I had to get on top of her, do CPR, and then mouth to mouth resuscitation and shit. Boom, boom,
Right.
boom. Yeah.
30 and
You know
2.
what I mean?
30 and 2.
Yeah. So she came to and shit. You know what I mean? And, oh, I love you. You saved my life. Yeah, I love you too. Come here. You know what I mean? That
That's
was
great.
like my first like
Me too,
little
though. That's
young
real.
boy like love joint. You know what I mean? And we had a lot of situations that brought us way closer than we needed to be at that age, but you couldn't tell me at 16, 17 that I wasn't married. I felt like I was.
That's crazy.
I was liking that shit. Like,
That's crazy. I can tell y'all.
That smile is ridiculous, bro. It's that smile.
yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
Alright, fellas. So, just to get ready to close this out, what was y'all smoking on today?
You smoking on that T-Dubs. I know.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, half an L, had an L of that.
I love your shit.
That mystery, good
And-
mystery
and,
drink.
and ladies and gentlemen, it's a shame because I really have no name for the strand, but it is pretty nice.
Pretty decent. But I got red velvet pie and grape pie. So I got like dessert over this bit.
I got some of that Aliens Lab. It was
You said aliens
Pat.
what?
Put it towards that one.
You said,
Let's see. I'm about to go to that one.
you said aliens what?
Aliens Bun.
Aliens Lab.
Oh, Aliens Lab.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the joint is baklava.
Oh, the aliens Lab is the
Baklava.
company.
Baklava.
Oh,
Oh,
baklava.
shit.
Okay.
It's like some shit off Mortal Kombat. Baklava.
Yeah.
That's the first thing came to my mind. That was that shit that I smoked that you. Yeah, that shit was nice.
Yeah. All right.
See, now I understand like the shit that you like is that first pull is gonna
Smack you in your face.
it's gonna just hit the whole total experience of it is just it's different.
They got
Shit I smoke is just you know what I mean. It tastes good, smoke good. I get ripped. I be cool with that. But he got them joints where you couldn't smoke a whole hell of it if you wanted to. Like this,
If you wanted to.
this that put it out weed. Like you gotta put it out. He like put it out weed every fucking time. Like me, I'm occasional with that type shit. That's like a celebration. Oh shit, 31.24% THC.
Celebration, Regis. That's a celebration.
You hear that shit? Hold the fuck up. Hold on. I'm gonna repeat. 31.24% THC, dog.
You know what I'm
See this nigga, dog.
You sure you not asleep?
Right.
God
See what
damn.
they don't realize what he doing
We
is
call that rapper
he,
weed.
he's
man.
burning out his whole fucking temperament. He's gonna go to the point where he gonna be like, man, none of this shit work no more, man. I'm just not smoking now.
I just can't smoke sativas, man. That's all. The sativas.
Steven make you tired.
No, the indicas.
Not indica.
The indicas got the hit. You know what I'm saying? They coming with the boom boom.
Yeah, indica.
Yeah.
Sativa is
It's more head.
That's
Keep
what I
you
was trying
working.
to tell you about
Sativa
that
is-
Keep you
headband.
going. No,
Sativa is more body. You say
you could blow sativa and be working all day long, no problem.
right, but not sour diesel. And sour diesel is a sativa.
Right, but that one is a strong sativa.
Right. So what I'm saying is they got strong sativas. It's you know what I mean. It's not the sativa or the indica that makes it strong. It's how it's cultivated and how much THC.
I love you,
that's
sour
what makes
diesel.
it strong. Because I've had some sour diesel that wasn't on some.
I love you, sour diesel,
Yeah,
almost
man.
as much as I love chocolate tie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I miss.
I actually had
Chocolate Child was that shit.
chocolate
You know
tie.
what I'm saying?
Oh my
Shout
god,
out
that
to
was my
Tommy.
very first ever
Shout out to
exotic,
Conestoga.
and I love
Yeah.
chocolate tie. If my goodness, all right, my bad.
Actually, when you think about it, yo, that fucking what was that shit? That was Hindu.
Hindu Kush.
That joint that you that wasn't Hindu. That was the Afghan.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one. That was the one that had us coughing
Afghan
out.
nice
That
too.
really cuss, you know. I think it was just the way I rolled it.
But no, but Afghan
Afghan
was
Kush
kind
is
of
nice.
brownish a little bit too. Kind of like Afghan was kind of brownish,
Yeah,
brownish green.
Yeah, that Hindu Kush was really good though. Hindu was really good.
Which one is the one that I was coughing all off of? That was Hindu.
That was the Afghan.
That was the Afghan, right?
That was an Afghan Kush. But I really like this joint. It was Agent Orange. That was really good.
I don't think I had that
And
one.
Blue Dream.
Oh, I've had Blue Dream.
Blue Dream A. They got 3 to 4 different Blue Dreams.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. You gotta make sure you get the strong Blue
Yeah,
Dream.
Blue
Because most
Dream,
Blue
hey.
Dreams is.
I'm gonna tell you.
I was mad as shit at the Blue Dream I had, bro. That shit was almost like Reggie.
Well,
The
that
Blue
mean it
Dream
was
A.
outdoor.
Yeah, that Blue
I
Dream
mean, it was
A,
outdoor.
Yeah, that was outdoor. That Blue Dream A, you get that shit packaged. I put that shit in the bottom of my closet in the back, and that shit still creep out. That always stinking.
I guarantee you, if you get any of the actual Blue Dream strands indoor, them motherfuckers is going to
That
hit.
shit major, yo. I'm talking about.
And the blue cookies. The blue cookies is crazy. It's crazy too.
Nice.
That's Blue Dream and fucking
Nice.
Girl Scout cookies.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, yo, man.
See, I be really into the hybrids
I
and
really
shit.
blew it down, man.
The hybrids, like learning, like the other day, I went and grabbed some shit. My man was like, "Yeah, I got some RVP." So I'm like, well, somebody died very specially. I'm like, what happened? I was trying to figure it out. So I said, all right, man. I did it right in front of him too. You know, I'm an open dude. I'm like, yeah, let me go and look that up. I never heard of that shit. RVP. So I go Google RVP. That shit come up. Red velvet pies. And, sounds yummy. Give me more. It was different. It was different. Different. I was like, all right. So I like that. You know what I mean? I deal with, because you know, it was a point in time when niggas used to make names up and shit. Yo, what's this? Oh man, that right there, that's the abomination. This shit, look how green it is.
It's the
Like niggas just,
abomination.
I'm like, nah, man, I'm just, you know what I mean? So I like my shit to be verifiable. Me to go back, see that shit right there, 30 something. Like I'm sitting here like, damn, nigga, that's like a fucking blithering idiot beer. Like just smoking just to not smoke no more. Like
No, man. Just like when you want to smoke.
we was getting excited over 22, 24% when we was talking about them Jones we was looking up before.
See, I had to step my game up because I can't, like I said, I can't smoke that regular shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was taking I was going to my young boy and going ahead and doing this and that and mix up this get what I really looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta do that no more. Just go get, now I know where to go get what I really need to get. Bam. And I'm good, man.
Right.
I could mix this with whatever and anything.
Right.
Take a pinch of it and
That
sprinkle
shit,
it.
34 is
Yeah,
some
that shit
change,
is
dog.
different.
That shit is like, that's that
That
shit Cat Williams was talking about. Yeah, I went and smoked with my little cousin. He said, this shit called death. I said, damn.
Man.
That shit right there, 30, like how much of it is anything else? If it's 34% THC, we can see that there's some, that's a lot.
All right, fellas. Yo, let's start some handles, man. We going up.
Hey man, Pack Money 215, man. Hit me up, man. Get with me, man.
Gang
So,
War 215.
Yo, I want to give a shout out, man, to this boy named Poop Papers, man. Boy from nice, man.
Yeah, what's his name again?
Pook Papers.
Pook Papers.
Yeah, he nice, man. Let's see if I can get in touch with the brother.
All right. Yeah, we gonna have to add him or something so he check this out. Yo, come on down, Pook. It's all love, you know what I mean? We just want to smoke a couple L's, you know what I mean? And, you know, let you tell it, you know what I mean? We just want to ask a couple questions, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what it's hitting for, man. What made you you and how you became so great? I'm also going to talk to Ace Spitz when we get him down here, you know what I mean? I was trying to just really, you know, finalize some of the behind the scenes shit, like as far as, you know, where we're going to be doing it at, you know what I mean, in the future. But end of the day, it's good to be home, you know what I mean,
No doubt.
in the basement, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
So we gonna know about the factor on up and everything. You know, just want to give a shout out, man, to everybody that love me. I love you, man. And you know what I'm saying?
Dead up.
Salute.
And on that, we out. See y'all next week.
All right.
Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Blunts in the Basement, first placement. 5L rotation, passing, adjacent. So high, make you wonder where the bass went. A good light, then good night, your face went. To the pillow with table, ready, willing, and able. Supreme team, no need for replacement. Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Gang war and six pack, don't get your shit smacked. Don't bring no ride with your lie. We done did that. It's time to kick back, smoke on that loud pack, roll a L up and spark the hell up. Did you get that? Welcome to Blunts in the Basement. 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 Welcome to Blunts in the Basement.
Thank you for listening to FA National Underground Radio Station WTNU Philadelphia.